Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
11 MT, hey. 11 MT,
Second and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here we go,
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. The Bengals did a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Terrell Edmonds. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
11 MT, 11.
Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches. And T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. It's Burrow eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
11.
On third down, Burrow. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
11,
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 9th touchdown. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Geno now to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Smith.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can
Taking it right down Broadway.
How about this? Jamar Chase.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Back to Walker on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Walker with another carry.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Smith. And he's got it. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Walker
will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
And you think about starting this drive, you've just given up a long touchdown, and you're down 14-0 early. If you don't score here, there's a chance you might have to pack this one in before halftime. So that's a great response to go down the field and finish it with the touchdown run.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. Escapes it, and all deep in his own territory. Coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it first and goal at the 8-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
12.
On second down, Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
If for some reason you doubted Chase's elite ability, how about this? Missed 5 games last season, still reached 1,000 yards and made the Pro Bowl. His name always at the forefront of the game's greatest playmakers.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now a pause for the injury, and that is Joe Mixon clearly in some discomfort following that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And this will be taken at the 13. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
13 next.
Now Smith.
Now he's free to midfield. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And finally taken down at the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 64 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Flushed out right.
Smith and Jigba making the play along the sideline.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
A give for Walker running right.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And I can see why they're ranked 4th in the NFL against the run. I mean, they are tough to move the ball against. I mean, they have a little bit of everything, right? Run stoppers inside, guys who can make plays outside.
We've seen them shut down running games already this year. They're at it again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Smith now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Get set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
Burrow will throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
On 2.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, it might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling.
And going right back to Walker.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say,
and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 3.
11. Stop.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go.
3rd and 2.
11. MT. Take. Stop.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Here we go.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Here we go. For the Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
An option handoff here to Mixon.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. One of the best in the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
He's got it with the 15. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Andre Yoshivas.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponent.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Get set. Mighty. Stop.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, a heck of a move.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Gun.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Stop.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's good for Cincinnati.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Andre Yoshibas with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 63 yards. From the red zone now, Smith. This is the tight end fan. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it,
and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 28-24 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A solid pickup there by Mixon, and when he's running it this way, the Cincinnati offense takes on an extra dimension. They love to run the football and shut people down with Mixon carrying the load.
Here we go, here we go.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Joe Mixon, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 63 yards. And the Bengals get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Back to the air, Smith on second down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They snap it to Smith. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mixon running wide side.
Taken down at the 30.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping.
Here we go.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go. That.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's in.
For the extra point.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And, oh, boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. They go play action with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Burrow on play action. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hudson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Chase, the motion man right. They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Chase, the motion man right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Burrow going to change things up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
But that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. They're
looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 47 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 166 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the title as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, they kind of
Let go. On the ready. Ready, ready. Okay, break. Ready. Here we go, here we go. Come on, come on. Ready. Here we go, shot. Hook. Shot. Ready. On the double. Go. Ready. Ready. Get up. Shut up. Ready up. Down. Let's go now. Got it. Ready? Check go. Ready, break. Ready, ready. Let's go. Ready. Ready, ready, ready. Set. Set. Hook. Ready, go. On the set. Here we go, here we go. Come on, set! Hut, hut. Here we go, shot! Shot! Ready! Ready, ready! Check, go! Ready! Set up! Ready, ready? Ready, set! Ready! Down! Ready! Let's go now! Okay, ready? Let's go! Hut!
it.